So AI is completely reshaping the world of software development, right? But is it actually for the better? That's the big question. We're about to find out by breaking down the new 2025 State of AI-Assisted Software Development report to see what's really going on under the hood. Okay, we have to start with this absolute bombshell from last year's report. This was the central mystery, what researcher Gene Kim called the 2024 DORA anomaly. You see, DORA, that's the DevOps Research and Assessment Program, the folks who set industry benchmarks, they found something really startling. Everyone thought AI would be this magic bullet, but the first batch of data told a very different and, frankly, pretty worrying story. So this is our starting point, the great AI anomaly. It was this finding that just flew in the face of all the hype and created a massive question mark for the entire industry.
I mean, think about it. On one hand, you had the promise. AI will make us faster, more productive, more innovative. But on the other hand, we had the 2024 reality. The organizations using AI the most were actually seeing worse stability and slower throughput. How is that even possible? This paradox is exactly what the new 2025 research set out to solve.
Okay, so fast forward to 2025. This is where the new data starts to unravel that mystery. The new report surveyed nearly 5,000 tech professionals to get to the bottom of the anomaly, and the clues it found, they're fascinating. First clue? AI adoption has just exploded. Seriously, it's not some niche tool for the early adopters anymore. It's practically universal. 95% of developers are now using it. That's a fundamental shift in how software gets made. But, and this is a big but, here's the second crucial clue. Even with this massive adoption, about 30% of developers don't really trust the code AI spits out. They're using a trust but verify approach. And you know what? The report suggests this is actually a good thing. It's a sign of mature adoption, where developers are using the tool but not just blindly accepting whatever it gives them. And this is where the story really gets an update. The 2025 data shows a huge shift. AI is now improving software delivery throughput. Basically, it's making teams faster. But, and here's the other side of the coin, it's also increasing delivery instability. So you're shipping more code, but that code is causing more headaches. It helps and it hurts all at the same time. And all of this leads to the core finding of the entire report, the big aha moment that finally solves the anomaly. AI isn't a tool that just makes things better or worse on its own. It's an amplifier. It takes whatever you already are and it just cranks it up to 11.
So if AI is just an amplifier, then the question isn't, is AI good or bad, right? The real question is, what is it amplifying? And the answer, according to all this research, is your organization's underlying system. The report breaks it down into 3 foundational pillars for success: a quality internal platform, clear workflows, what they call value stream management, which is basically the whole process from an idea all the way to the customer, and a user-centric focus. If you have these things, AI will amplify your strengths. But if you've got chaos, bottlenecks, and tons of technical debt, well, AI is just going to amplify all that dysfunction. And let's talk about that first pillar, platform engineering. It is absolutely critical. Get this, a staggering 90% of organizations have already adopted it. This isn't some future trend. It's the foundation you need right now to get any real value out of AI. So the big takeaway here is this. Leaders really need to stop thinking about which shiny new AI tool to buy and start thinking about how to improve their organization's internal environment. Just like the report says, it's a systems problem, not a tools problem. Okay, so we know AI amplifies our systems. Great. But that brings up a really important question. How do you know what kind of system you actually have? And what exactly is AI going to amplify in your organization? To answer that, the report gives us a brilliant new way to figure it out. It's a diagnostic tool that moves beyond just looking at simple metrics to show you the human experience behind all the numbers. By analyzing performance, stability, and even things like well-being, the research identified these 7 distinct team profiles. So the horizontal axis here is throughput, or speed, and the vertical axis is instability. Obviously, the goal is to be in that bottom right quadrant. You want to be fast and stable. So let's just compare 2 total extremes here to see how this works. Over on one end, you've got cluster 7, the harmonious high achievers. These folks have low friction, stable environments, and they ship quality work without burning out. Now, imagine giving them an AI amplifier. Whoa, the results would be incredible, right? But then you've got cluster 2, the legacy bottleneck.
These folks are just drowning in friction, burnout, and unstable systems. Give them an AI amplifier, and you're just going to accelerate the chaos. So this really brings it all together, doesn't it? The mystery of the AI anomaly, it's solved. Turns out AI isn't some magic wand. It's more like a mirror that reflects the real health of your engineering systems and your culture.
So what can you do? The takeaways here are super clear. Number 1, invest in your internal platform. It's the non-negotiable foundation. Number 2, train your teams not just to use AI, but to critically evaluate and validate its output. And number 3, use those team profiles to get a real diagnosis of your organization's health before you even try to scale AI.
And really, that's the ultimate question this whole report leaves us with. AI is here, and it is amplifying everything. It's going to show you the raw, unvarnished truth about your organization's capabilities, its strengths, and yeah, its dysfunctions. So the only question left is, what's it going to show you?